What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another video. I've not done these videos in a while. I have been on spring break, so that explains the little break in the videos. But I'm not too worried because you guys aren't gonna watch the whole video, so I'm not gonna bore you with information. And I know damn well you're not gonna watch the whole thing, so I'm not gonna talk for the whole amount. I'm just gonna end it halfway. But let's get into it, right? I don't even remember what happened in the last video. I'm pretty sure we were talking about meta or whatever. As you guys saw, meta did break out, but I told you guys I would not be liking to stay in meta due to these very thin days. And even when it is trending, you can see there's not that much volume, and there's just really no upside potential for holding for 1 to 3 days, whatever, right? And meta also was an uphill kind of like formation. So this was a breakout, and then it wasn't going to go higher. It could, but it wasn't because it was already going uphill, right? If this was going completely sideways or downhill, I would like to target the highs or even higher, but this was just like horrible. I'm pretty sure I did call out this play, or I didn't call it out, but I took like 420 calls that day and it went to like 419. So, all good. That was happy. But I can't remember what I did. I'm pretty sure I have a radar on Netflix. This is everything that's setting up. I made this list almost like a week ago. Some of them have changed, some of them have not. I do need to clear some out, like Lyft, for example. It might be hard to tell, but it is kind of setting up in my eyes. It did have earnings, and then there was news on that the earnings was actually calculated, or like there was an error with someone put a wrong number in the earnings report. Like it was supposed to be like 5,000 instead of 50 million or some shit like that. I don't fucking know. And so then they crashed back down, which is completely expected if that mistake happened. Crashed back down, pull back to the EMA. And then it kind of went back up, still now going sideways. So I'm just waiting for this to break. And if we get like some pre-market moves, today was actually a pretty good day. So just want to see this be a little thinner. Meta, again, I'm actually going to probably take this off. Not really looking to trade that. It's also like in both EMAs. It's riding both EMAs. So unless it can like pop out, then sure. Microsoft, ouch. I mean, yes, it's going sideways, but it's been trending so much. Like it almost hit the 50 EMA, which I really don't like. It was in this like very tight wedge formation, bounced back up, was cool, broke out like for a day or two, and then absolutely crashed right back down. Now I know some people are still in this. I'm pretty sure we had the breakout day that day. I did get into it. I can show you the Discord. I did get. Let me show you into my wins. I did get into 450 calls here, so you can see 450. Where are they? They're all the way up there, 450 calls. But that was going to be holding for like a few weeks. But you see that we had that green day, sold for around almost 300% that day of. So that's Microsoft. And I still have it on setting up because I still do see it kind of go up a little bit more. It is kind of like already a breakout, but to me, it's still kind of in that range because the EMA still needs to catch up. That's just my opinion. Carvana, don't even ask me about this. I took a trade on this. It was a loss. That shit was, I don't know what really happened, but the contracts got fucked on this day. Like it was breakout day. Then it came down. I'm pretty sure it created like, what happened? Was this breakout day? Yeah, we had like, it made a low day here. Anyways, I don't remember what happened on Carvana. I just know we took a loss on that, and I was just not really super happy. But it did kind of come back to like a setup. But no, it was this day right here. Boom, perfect setup. Came up, right? You trade this day, and then we actually got brutally fucked by this candle. So trade this day, right? You're expecting this to go higher, and it completely reversed. I'm not too sure what happened here, but it is just the same play as what ARM did. If you guys remember ARM, it broke out and it came back, and then we were actually looking to trade again. And the reason for that is because Carvana, I was willing to trade this, and I'm still doing it, because it hasn't traded and it's not following through the EMAs, right? So it jumped up, went sideways, jumped up a little bit, and then it came back to going sideways, almost the exact same level. It didn't break these levels. Look, exact same levels, still going sideways. So guess what? If we get a second strong sign of a breakout, I'm taking that all day. And you know where I'm going to target? That 90. Boom, 90 calls. Guess what? I bet you in 9 days, where are those 90 calls at? Let's see how expensive they are. 90 calls, $100, but I'm taking that all day. All right, so Carvana, top of the list too. What do we have? DoorDash. All right, DoorDash is not the one I prefer. I am watching this. I know a few other people are watching this too. It's I wouldn't say it's setting up. It's there to set up. If tomorrow we have an amazing day and it breaks out either tomorrow or after tomorrow, then that's fine. But you see, there's a very strong. Let me try to show you. There's a very strong. It's not really here, but it's like right above. Very strong line here, right? You have that, and if it breaks through that, then I'm going to get in. But right now, it fell back to the 20, right? Rode the 9, fell back, slipped to the 20. We allow that, just like this, right? And then a couple of days later, it bounced back up. Now, see, this is the problem. This went down, and we had another down. So this only touched it. It only touched it. It didn't follow. It didn't like fully break down. So this, I'm hoping, knowing that we ended or will close on a very positive percentage, that we would actually for tomorrow go a little higher. Netflix again, I'm just watching this exact same thing as DoorDash. It's writing the 9. It's not writing the 20, but it is writing the 9. Again, those lines or that top level, those highs are almost perfect. It's squeezing. I mean, that day absolutely crushed us. But what's even better is that it came right back up, and today we're going to also end on a pretty positive move. And so all I'm going to be targeting is that high, and also have like a monthly, like we're also in a monthly fair value gap on Netflix, and you can see it is just bullish. And I don't have a reason for Netflix to be this bearish, right? To go bearish. You can see even on the week, we just absolute horrible week. Doji came back up. So I'm confident that Netflix breaks out this week. So I have high hopes on Netflix. This is a new company I found. It's called CRH. Not the best setup, not the huge best setup. The volume here has completely been dead, like completely dying over here. Pretty sure they had earnings this day. Yeah, they did. Dividend split this day too. Again, I don't know what this company is. I'm pretty sure it's a pharmaceutical, so we might not even trade this. Right in the 9 earnings, pull back to the EMA, right? Had a little tiny breakout here, kind of fake breakout. But it's still going sideways, and now we're just hoping for this to break. It actually kind of broke. It technically did break the highs today, so kind of small breakout. So tomorrow, top of the list, this is a possible breakout. Now, the only thing I don't like about this stock is the options. Look how much options are. There's nothing. And the volume on these, 31 days out. 31 days out. Look how bad the volume is. It is not something I would like to trade, but if it comes down to it, it comes down to it. Amazon. Yeah, I mean, it's not looking good for Amazon. It is going sideways. It's almost like Meta, you know? Meta was doing the same thing. Meta was doing, why the fuck? Oh yeah, Meta was doing like this, right? Amazon's doing the same thing. It's kind of like wedging up like that, right? And if you look at Meta, what is Meta doing? It was doing the same thing, kind of wedging up, if that makes sense. So Amazon, Meta, you see the difference. If it breaks high, it needs to go higher up here, higher. I mean, it's a lot of buying. But if Amazon can do that, good for it. Right now, I'm currently in a Disney call. I'll tell you the exact contract. This is on my paper account because I didn't want to risk real money today because I got in a little late. And usually I get in pretty early with these moves, and I got in really late with Disney. So I took this with fake money. On my fake money account. Let's see. I took a 115 call option for the 28th. So 28th. Wait, 28th. Should be right here. Yeah, 9 days out. 115 right here. So right outside. It should be, this is like outside of the money, but it's about to be in the money. And the reason why is I didn't want to be too risky, but that we just need one more day to reach that top. And basically, we already hit 115 today, hence why the contracts are so good right now. But as you can see, we are getting absolutely bamboozled by whatever the fuck this is. So 115 calls technically did hit today. We're going to keep these because I hope that it goes actually in the money for Disney. The only thing I saw with Disney is, and this was on my flagged watch list like a while ago, and I pulled this back up because I saw it setting up. Earnings, good earnings, beat earnings, came back. This is kind of where it gets sketchy, but it rode the 9, then it touched the 20, which is fine, rode the 20, supported the 20, didn't break down, rode the 20 again, rode, and just broke out on this fine day. Now, the reason why I didn't go like this or like do something stupid like this is because technically I could have, and this is probably what I should have done, because technically it didn't fully break out, right? But I believe that this this move is so strong, and it will continue to be stronger. Hence why I'm taking the gamble of 115 call options to not only break this high, but to go even higher. And so I'll sell it like in a few days, right? So that's the current, I guess, fake money position currently. So I'll keep you guys updated, but tomorrow, hopefully we take a real position. That's what I'm hoping to happen. eBay, this is long far. I might put this in blue because this is like all the way in the sky. It's setting up, right? But it's setting up so nicely that this is probably what Morgan is going to announce. eBay, really nicely. The options, I haven't checked them out. Options are even better. Let's see, like if we take a 9-day out, probably because it's, ooh. Okay, that might not be the best, but because these contracts are really, really cheap. It could work. We could make it work. But eBay, look at this, just really easy. Beat earnings here. It kept going. I mean, this earnings part, you know what the best move is after earnings. Especially when they beat earnings so good, investors start pumping, they buy. So if you get in after, if you bought earnings day, the day it opened on earnings, you would make so much money, right? Move happens after earnings. So what happens? The EMA catches up. We're going to see what the 20 EMA does. But if it catches the 9, it's going to start forming this tight range. Hopefully go sideways. So eBay is on our list. SPY. Now you might be wondering, why the fuck would I have an ETF as a breakout? Now, they do happen. And if you've seen SPY for a while now, it is happening kind of. It is very spotty. And I'm not going to be trading it because the options are a little too expensive for me, and I'm just not in that momentum right now. They do have really good options, obviously, because it's fucking SPY, but I'm not looking forward to trade SPY. I'm just telling you guys that there is a possible setup, right, if you just kind of set it up like that. As you can see, we're 100% going to break it tomorrow. Definitely going to have a breakout. And if it does, then I'll trade other companies that are following it. And DoorDash, we just come back to what we have. So that's what's going on for setting up right now. That's all I have on my watch list. Those are probably the top 3, maybe Netflix first, CRH, Carvana, what else? No, I'm pretty sure that's it. Yeah, I mean, Disney I'm in, but yeah, it's not super important, in eBay. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.